The last feature that we have in our Products tab is our Communities feature. This is super useful for users who want to have a place where they can share their interests with other people or their customers. To create a community, you would just click on Create and fill out the form. Just give it a name, choose its domain. Here you can customize the URL path for your community. And then at the bottom, we have Automatic Post Approval. When this is enabled, the members of your community will be able to publish posts without approval from the community's administrator. If it's disabled, then in order for a member to publish a post, it must first be approved by the administrator. Once you decide on that, just click on Save and your community will be created. Here's a link to the community if you wanted to copy and share it maybe in an email or in your social media platforms. You can just click here and it will be copied to your clipboard. Now let's see how things look inside our communities. The first thing that we'll see is our homepage. And here in the middle section is where you would see all of the published posts. If you or the account administrator wanted to add new members to this community, you would just have to click on the Members tab and then click on Invite New Members. This pop-up offers two options. The first one is writing the email of the person we want to invite and clicking Invite. By doing this, the person we invited will receive an email with the link to join the community, and by clicking on this link, they will be granted access to the community and will be able to start posting on it. And then the second one is to click on Copy Invitation link and share the link manually. Then, after adding your members, you should create topics, or even before adding your members. Topics are incredibly useful because they categorize the community's posts and make it easier for your members to find the ones that they're most interested in or the ones they need. Instead of scrolling through all kinds of different kinds of posts, they would just go straight to the topic that they're interested in. There are no limits to the number of topics that you can create. You can create as many as you want or need. Let's write example here, and then the URL path will be automatically filled with the exact same topic name, but you can customize it as well. Moving on to the Settings tab of our community, here we can edit the name of the community and the URL path, and we can even add a cover image. Just select the image you want, make sure it fits the right size. I'm just choosing this one for the purposes of the example. And then we can also choose the community type. So there are two community types we offer right now. The ones that are public, where anyone can view and join your community, or we have private communities, where only people who have received an invitation from the owner can join. Then if we scroll down a little bit more, you'll be able to edit whether you allow automatic posting or not. Remember, we actually chose these settings when we were first creating our community, but if you decide to change that, you can do that here. If we disable automatic posts, you or the owner of this community would have to approve posts first before they are published. And that takes us to the last tab that we have right here, which is the Pending Post tab. Whenever a member posts something and the automatic posting is disabled, you will be able to see the post here and then decide to approve it or decline its publishing. Now, in order to publish something, you or your members will click here on Add Post and then fill out the information for your post. You can add a cover image and then a title for your post. Again, the URL path is filled automatically. Then they can choose the topic of their post and finally write their content. Here for the content, you can use emojis and also upload images. Then just click on Add Post, and depending on the publishing settings, it will be published automatically or it will be pending approval. Now let's look at the post. Here you'll be able to see who created the post and of course its content. And if you look closely to the right of the post, there's a three-dot menu, and here you're going to see two options as creator of this post. You can either delete it or update it if you want to make any changes to it. Just click on the one you need and then confirm. As I mentioned before, access to the community can be given by the administrator by inviting members either with their email or manually sharing the link. But access to the community can also be sold as a resource in our funnels. So let's go to one of our funnels to see how that's done. In order to sell access to your community, just go to your funnel's order form, click on Digital Product, and then in the resources, click on Community Access, and then choose the community that you want to give access to from the list. And finally, just save it. This means that if someone buys from this order form, they will get access to the community we just created. For example, let's say we are selling a course in this order form. That means when someone buys the course or enrolls in the course, they will also gain access to the course community, or you can just sell it by itself.